Hello, everyone, and welcome to Uncivil Law, where we learn through the misfortunes of others. As always, I hope you enjoy this legal education content, and today's the day I earned that subscription. For today's content, we're talking about the recent murders that happened in the University of Idaho, where 4 students were murdered. It's been a couple weeks now, and still no real good suspects, or at least none that the police are telling me about. But that hasn't precluded one psychic in Texas from concluding that it was a professor, a specific professor, mind you, and has gone on social media saying that this professor was the person behind the murders. This apparently has caught the attention of the professor, who is now suing this TikToker psychic for defamation for, saying that they conducted the murders of 4 people. So let's go ahead and get started with this. A University of Idaho professor has filed a lawsuit alleging defamation by a TikTok crime sleuth who accused the professor of murdering 4 Idaho students on her account, which was later and reposted and viewed apparently by millions. So this TikToker has some traction. The Texas-based internet sleuth, Ashley Gouliard, posted multiple TikToks in November and December accusing University of Idaho professor Rebecca Schofield of the quadruple murder. Schofield later sued when Gouliard didn't take the videos down. The suit, which was filed on Wednesday, has been reported by the University of Idaho's newspaper. Gouliard says she solves crime online through psychic readings, and her videos have gained thousands of views. In the videos, Gouliard says that Schofield was having a relationship with one of the victims and then planned the murders with another student because the victim wanted a break in the relationship and wanted to keep the breaking from the relationship public. So she thinks this internet sleuth psychic who uses apparently tarot cards or something to determine who murderers are in Idaho, so those are some pretty powerful tarot cards, thinks that it was this female professor who did it because of an affair. And this allegation has gone out to millions and millions of people. However, Schofield says in the suit that she didn't even have any of the victims in their class. So it's like, no, I don't. Okay. The lawsuit says that Schofield was not even in the city where it occurred when the homicide occurred. She and her husband were in Oregon visiting friends when the quadruple stabbing occurred, so she wasn't even in the state at the time. The complaint says that Gouliard wrote, "I don't care what you all say. Rebecca Schofield killed the victims and she was the one to initiate the plans." Schofield reached out to Gouliard to ask her to take down the defamatory statements after the post was shared by thousands, but not so much. So we tried to resolve this out of court by saying, could you please take down the statements that accuses me of having an affair with one of the students and then conspiring with another student to commit a quadruple murder? Could you based on tarot cards, could you please take down the video? And this TikToker with millions and millions of people, apparently it's like, nah, I'm all about that tarot card murder accusation life. Like, okay, all right, that's good. Gouliard kept posting more videos, according to the lawsuit, citing a video that stated Rebecca Schofield is going to prison for the murder of 4 University of Idaho students, whether you like it or not. Some of the videos apparently have 2.5 million likes. There are a lot of people out there who don't seem to have a life, man. 2.5 million people are watching this stuff, man. Makes me wonder what I'm doing wrong as a YouTube presenter, man. Maybe I just need to accuse more people of murder. Maybe that's the way to the likes. That's the new grift. The accusing people of murder. Schofield says in the suit that the false statements have damaged her reputation and caused her to fear for her life and family. She says she was subject to online threats and ridicule from the followers. I would think so. Police have asked the public to stop contacting people that may be connected with the victims. And Facebook pages have been made doxing ex-boyfriends. Some social media pages have started plastering the faces of victims' friends all over multiple platforms. So the internet sleuths will not be stopped, man. They're posting pictures of ex-boyfriends, friends, whatever. Doesn't matter. The sleuths out there must know what's going on. A Twitter user even began calling a local bar that Megan was seen going into the night, the Corner Club, and asking the owner if they could provide last names for people she believed the bar is covering for. That's going to be a fun phone call. Love started calling the day being a piece of shit because I won't give some crazy last name, the owner said. She's watched all the TikToks and knows everything. Uh-huh. Moscow police chief has told the news there are a lot of people who want to be involved in the internet. We're the official source of information. Schofield, the defamed professor, is demanding a jury trial. I would think so. Yeah, that's yeah. Thus, that brings us to the end of the lawsuit case regarding Professor Rebecca Schofield, who for some reason, Ashley Goulart in Texas has a real hard-on for. Even though Rebecca wasn't in the state at the time, which makes it a little bit difficult to commit the murders, or maybe it was just part of a very interesting alibi or something. I mean, I don't know. It could be so many things. So, yeah. So that's definitely a story of something that happened, and we'll see how this lawsuit presents. And at least for the moment, that brings us to the end of discussion of this case.